The Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 55th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th Annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yahanna is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Seriously, you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do His will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Paco.
Imagine Yahanna don't like no soldiers. Through the Spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers. You understand me?
Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate y'all as the same. Hate Christ in their image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the I.S.U.P.K, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville when I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. U.P.K the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yahanna, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from Yahanna. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí. Lord Commandant General Yahanna na I.S.U.P.K.
This is what Commander General Yahanna did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a
That's right.
You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
This a Batman tune. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop ball. I die for I let my colors fly, ball. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West Practical, Gladiator, Maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yahanna is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Can you guys hear me now? I'm good over there. All right, give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I see you registering on here as well. Give me a 1. Give me 1 if you can hear me. One West. I see you. All right, Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. All right, we got some. I just wanted to let y'all know that the white man is the devil of your life. That's right. Go ahead, take this. All right, now let's do this one more again. Shalom, DC. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You can go back to the verse. What happened?
All right. Hey, man, white man's about to speak to us. You know what I'm saying? That's all to it. I can't say anything better than the white man's the devil. That's it. Now we're gonna get this rocking. We're gonna get this rocking. If anybody has any comments, call, type it in the chat. Your questions. This is a nice breakdown. So if you need a scripture broken down, if you have any questions, go ahead and type it in the chat. All right. If you want to give us a call and you want to, talk to us. The numbers on the screen. You should probably pull that up. The number is 202-989-9500. Again, 202-989-9500. You know where it is? Okay, most high. If anybody has any questions in the room, go ahead and just raise your hand and get it rocking. Right? Tonight I'm talking about something that the Most High actually despises. You know what I'm saying? He despises a great number of things that the oppressor has put on us and made us to believe that it's special. Tonight in particular, I'm talking about the work husband. Most High don't like the word husband. And all you out there that have word husbands, you're wrong. All you that out there that are word husbands, you wrong too. I ain't just going out this dude is wrong. Wrong as hell. Again on national TV. Usher. Turn the mic off. It's off. Open up your joint and listen to it. We still gonna get this rocking out. All right. We still gonna get this rocking out. So if someone in the chat says bad apple, we're gonna get it rocking. It's still bad. Wow. It was perfect yesterday. It should be perfect for now. But it's still bad right now. It's lower right now. Turn it up. Wait, hold on. It's lower. The level is low. Go back to the virtual one, the connect. Go back to the connect. You know what? No. Go over the whole thing. Yeah. Now turn that slider up. You see where I'm talking about? That slider. Turn that junk up. On the left. Turn that up. All right, but is it still an echo? That's what I need to know. Yeah. Do me a favor. Unplug that cordless mic from the back.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yahanna is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders,
let's go. Yeah, go straight. We good? All right. We got everything up and running right now. We got everything up and running. We too wild right now. I'm gonna let you know the white man's the devil once again. All right. First, I want to, if anybody has any questions, go ahead, type it in the chat. I want to get a scripture off the break. I want to get what you need. Go ahead, grab it. I want to get a scripture right off the break. Get me Get me you will discontinue from a heritage if you could, Baba Shaw. Give me you going to discontinue from your heritage. All right. All right. If anybody has any questions, go ahead, type that in the chat. And we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna talk about how all work husbands and work wives are nasty and disgusting according to the Most High God. And on, I ain't even gonna say the world's largest stage, because you know, Captain Shock let us know how just humble us, you know, real quick and easy. You know how many people watch the Super Bowl? Just a guess. It's about 108 million. You know how many people watch the World Cup? More, yeah. more than that. So I can't even say that was the world's largest stage when it was like, I want to say it was like 4 times. No, it wasn't even 4 times. It was like 4 billion viewers. You know, just slight humble, you know, hey, the real football is is more popular, right? So, but Usher, you know, on the largest stage in America, I would say, in this stinking kingdom, Usher had the nerve to show his hind parts. You know what I'm saying? And damn near grope another man's woman. I don't know if you've seen the halftime show, but every 2 seconds he was turn around, do a little dance, and then go right back to the woman, right? And then at the end, he gonna hug up on her like that was his boo, but that wasn't his boo. That's another man's woman, and he's hugging up on her in front of everybody. Let me show you how the way the Most High absolutely hates that. I'm gonna show you how the Most High absolutely hates that. You got that scripture I was calling for? All right, when you ready, go ahead and read it. Yeah, just turn it down.
Shalom.
All right.
Come. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man, Salah. Verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
What's call the scripture out, Baba Kashan?
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Jeremiah 17 and 4. Right? Read it again, Baba Kashan.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
So even thou shall discontinue from thine heritage, which the Most High gave us. Right? Our heritage is that, you know, once you lay with a woman, that is your woman, that is your wife. Woman, you lay with a man, that is your husband. And our heritage is not to go in and do anything that you wouldn't want someone to do to your woman. But America, this wicked stinking kingdom has us believe, and then, you know, her husband, Swiss Beats, which is a Hamite, if I'm not mistaken. He is a Hamite. He goes out and says, you know, you missing a bigger picture. This is art, you know, on a world stage.
Smart about me. I would definitely believe he said that, because him being a producer, having younger artists trying to come up under him, you know, so I'm pretty sure he's done that multiple, if not hundreds of times. To another man's wife. Yeah. So he thinks it's cool.
And he was all for it. He was all for it. That's this kingdom's mentality. That's this kingdom's heritage. That's not our heritage. Keep your hands to yourself.
Right.
Keep your hands to yourself, you know, and you will live a much fuller life. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video where some dude was road raging, and he got out the car, and his other dude and his woman got out the car, and the dude was very scary. he's backing up. He was in his face, but then as soon as the other dude came in, he was like, he's backing up. And his woman had a little more masculinity than him. And the straw that broke the camel's back was she hit the dude's hat off his head, and he knocked her out. When the dude came up, trying to, I ain't even gonna say trying to protect her. He was like, "What? You want some too?" And then he backed up. Just keep your hands to yourself. You will live a much fuller, happier life. This thing with Usher, Jerome Hyman, brought out in Black Watch that he got the gift that keeps on giving. And I'm not talking about something that you want. Now, why in the world would you? I don't care how much you can sing, how much you can dance. Why would you want to be up on anybody that has that type of gift that you cannot get rid of ever in life? And General Hyman also brought out something else out about Alicia Keys that she got something. Now, why do you want to hug up on any of that? Ugh. Why would you want to hug up on any of that? But the Most High God said this about us. Read that again.
Okay. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave you.
And then we're going to discontinue from our heritage that the Most High gave us, right? Keep going.
Come. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. This
is our reward for going against the Most High God. We're serving our enemies. How much you think Usher got for that halftime performance? Take a wild guess. You sound like you know. You sound like you know the answer. Take a wild guess. Anybody? Sis?
They don't get paid,
right? That was your answer? Yeah, they don't get paid. They don't get paid. You know how much it costs to bring in all these dancers and performers and pyrotechnics and videographers and choreographers to do this and the costumes and the pageantry of all that. You know how much it costs to put together a halftime performance like that? When I say halftime, that was only from 12 to 15 minutes. That's how long that performance was. How much it costs to do something like that? And Usher did it for free. What did he say? He said this. Say this again. Shabbat.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And we are serving our enemies in the land which we know not. He actually had to pay to be on that halftime show. Everybody thinks this is an honor to go ahead and perform at the halftime performance, Super Bowl halftime performance. But you're going to have to pay for this. He's paying out his own pocket to do it. And then he's paying to the other artists. I don't know how many artists he had in there. I don't know how many people he had. He had a bunch of people to be in that performance. He had to pay them to make an appearance. You think it's free for them to just show up? Nah. You have something out there? I'm gonna come to you.
It's heavy that you said it because he's paying the owners who's making hand over fist with these tickets, but will charge his own people arm and leg to come see him in concert.
Forget about it. You know how much it costs to see an Usher performance, to go to an Usher concert? You know how much it costs? But people are paying. And he's paying to be in the Super Bowl halftime show. You will serve your enemies. This is what the Most High God said. Yeah, what's up, Shabbat?
SHALAM, and he did all that for not to be the most biggest trender of the night. You know what else happened that night?
What was that?
Beyonce announced that dropping of her album. She trended more than the whole Super Bowl.
She trended more than the Super Bowl?
Concert.
I didn't even know that. Salakia. I didn't even know that. What's that?
It's like I was saying, Taylor Swift probably trended more than him too.
You probably right. After they won the Super Bowl, the doggone kiss The doggone kiss, you know, whatever. Did he even score? Travis Kelce? This bastard, you know what? These people get on my goddamn nerves, man. How dare they? New York Times say that people are going to the barbershop and asking for a Travis Kelce. Going to the barbershop and asking for a Travis Kelce. If you don't know, this white football player gets a haircut like Jake, and all of a sudden the whole world thinks that he invented, you know, the goddamn fade. The fade. On Black History Month. That's how much they don't give a crap about us. New York Times is one of the biggest newspaper publishings in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world. And they got the audacity, the nerve to publish that. We're serving our enemies. We're discontinued from our heritage. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Most High God is saying. Can you take over, Baba Shaw? It's Jeremiah 17:4. Keep an eye on that chat if you could, Baba Shaw. You got a couple questions? All right.
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I give thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Now this ain't our rest. This ain't our land. You know what I'm saying? Our land is a land that flows with milk and honey, that is bordered by 4 rivers, and what is, you know, known today as the Middle East. And it's not that little sliver of land that the oppressor calls Israel. By all means, that's just, you know, but a city compared to the whole kingdom of Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
We kindled a fire in his anger. We pissed off the Most High God. We angered the Most High God. How do we anger him? We showing up on the Super Bowl, hugging up another man's woman. You think the Most High God, you know, rocks with that? No, he does not rock with that at all. At all. Now is, you know, Israel being Israel, we making fun of the situation, and there's as much as it disgusts me, some of that stuff is funny. Salakia. when she's hugged up with the you know the construction joint on, and with the hard hat, saying as soon as he get off the forklift, man, Israel, you know, we ain't got no sense. We ain't got no sense. We're making fun of the situation. Keep going, Salakia.
Which shall burn forever.
And it's going to burn, and Most High God is going to remember this. He's going to remember this. That's why when they had the parade, I don't know if you know this, but that Super Bowl parade got shot up. I want to say at least 10 people got hit. I don't know who survived or how many, you know, how many more casualties happened, but that Super Bowl parade got shot up. Now let's go to some of them questions. Let's get some of them questions. We could, Baba Shaw.
Officer Yahanna said, Shalom Yahanna, Shimmy Shop Thug. Can I get a breakdown on what does honor your mother and father mean?
Okay. Anybody know that? You know the scripture I'm talking. I need in the Apocrypha.
You want the Apocrypha one?
Yeah, I need that Apocrypha one if you could, Baba. So. But Martha, get me the one. Give me honor thy father and thy mother, and I want to say it's Exodus.
It's Exodus and in Ephesians.
Give me Exodus first. You hold Ephesians. You got the Apocrypha one? 20 and 13. All right. You got the Apocrypha one? You got the Ephesians one as well? Most High in Christ. All right. Let's get the Exodus 20 and 13. It's 20 and 13.
Come.
All right, yeah, let's get the Exodus first. Mataya, if you could, Barbara, should get there with you. So is it a general breakdown? What's the question again?
He asked, what does it mean for read it, sir?
Yeah, read the question.
How about Shabbat? Can I get a breakdown on what does honor your mother and father mean?
Okay.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Real quick, hold on. This is the heritage that we were discontinued from, that the Most High gave us. This is part of the heritage that I was just talking about, that the Most High gave us. He had to tell us what we had to do. Now read that from the top again.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father.
Thy who?
Honor thy father.
Who?
Father.
He says, honor thy father. Now, why is it that, when football players, or basketball players or anybody who gets it out the mud, so to speak, what's the first thing they say? I'm gonna buy my mama a house. I'm gonna buy my mama a house. That's not bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. And what makes it even worse is if their parents are still together. You know what I'm saying? Their parents are still together. I'm gonna buy my mama a house. Read that again.
Come. Honor thy father.
So if you're saying I'm gonna buy my mama a house and the parents are still together, are you honoring your father? Does that sound like you honoring your father? Nah, that's it. What the kids say today, he throwing shade. He throwing a little bit of shade, to his father. But because we discontinued from our heritage, 9 times out of 10, especially, these elite athletes, unfortunately, because our oppressor is a goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, that woman is raising that boy alone. Or he got 2 or 3 stepdaddies, Salakia. He got stepdaddy. So when he says he's buying his mother a house, most likely he doesn't even know his father. Or if he does, he doesn't have a relationship with him. He doesn't have a relationship with him for a number of reasons. The scripture says what?
Honor thy father.
Keep going.
And thy mother.
And thy mother. Now, it's not hard to honor thy mother in these days. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, most of us, a lot of us have been raised, who grew up in the crack epidemic, or was a product of the crack epidemic, or was a product of desegregation, or was a product of the feminist movement. We don't have fathers in the house. Barely. There's barely fathers in the neighborhood. I was just watching, Boys in the Hood, and there was one. It seemed like it was one black man in that whole neighborhood. Slacky. I ain't gonna say one black man. One father. It seemed like there was one father, maybe 2, because it was that old black man that was when he was talking about, gentrification, and it was that old black man that was there. So it was 2. It was 2 of them. I don't remember seeing anybody else in the neighborhood. You have something, Shabbat?
That wasn't even the same neighborhood. They were in Compton when the dude was talking about gentrification. That was a whole different side.
That was a whole different side of town. So 1 per neighborhood. That's how the oppressor, do us. That's how the oppressor do us. We don't even have an honorable father figure in our own neighborhoods. We don't know better to honor our father. You know what I'm saying? But it's easier for us to say, when we make it, or even when we're trying to make it, we're gonna do something for our mama. There's nothing wrong with that. Honor your mother. But we're gonna get in exactly what the Bible says what the Bible means when it says honor your father and mother. But we're just gonna read this, right? Keep going.
Oh God. Honor thy father and thy mother. that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
So he's saying, the Most High God is saying, honor your father and your mother so that you can live long. So that you can live long. You wonder why we're dying. You know, this just you know, one of the reasons why we're dying younger. We're dying younger. I saw a video the other day of a sister that was 105 years old, showing her daughter was in the 60s. So even she had her when she was like in her late 30s, 40s. I was just doing the math. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Her mom's was 105, but she was showing a video of how they used to iron back in the day, and it was no lie a doggone iron brick that looked like an iron, and she was holding it. She put it on the fire on a wood burning stove, and she put on some sort of like leaves. I forget what the leaves were, but the twigs were. She put it on that, and then she would iron. You know what I'm saying? And she had, it was like 4 or 5 of them, because as she was ironing, it would get cooler off. It would cool off, and then she would place that one on and take another one off, and then boom. And it was another video of how, you know, they had to wash the clothes. I don't know if you know this, but back in the day, we didn't have just, you know, washing machines. We can just throw the junk in there and then go to work. And then when you come back, you know, you put it in the dryer or something like that. Nah, there was a board. You know what I'm saying? There was a board about, 3 feet, 2 to 3 feet long. And it was a metal board in the middle, and it was wood on the sides. And it had like, like curves on it like that. And they would, what's that? A washboard, yeah, exactly. And they would take them dirty clothes, put it in the water, and then wring it. You know what I'm saying? Wring it across the doggone, washing board for however long, until that junk got clean. Now, Salaki, if you could, Shapat, handle that. The live. Take the live. It's 8 o'clock. The water. And the sisters would just go over and washing that for the household. And sisters now